Welcome back to If you're new here, I'm glad you found us. If you've been following along, you know we're all about bringing you the latest, the greatest, and the most in-depth reviews of everything two wheels. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss any of our future reviews, updates, or deep dives. And if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. It really helps us out. Today we're going to talk about one of the most anticipated bikes for 2026, the Royal Enfield Interceptor 650. The Interceptor 650 has been a game changer for the brand, and now, in 2026, it's evolving into something even better. Whether you're a long-time fan of Royal Enfield or just curious about what this new version brings to the table, stick around. By the end of this video, you'll have all the information you need. The Royal Enfield Interceptor 650 has been a standout bike since it was first introduced back in 2018. It became an instant hit with motorcycle enthusiasts around the world, thanks to its classic looks, robust engine, and excellent value for money. But as we all know, Royal Enfield isn't a brand to sit back on its laurels. Fast forward to 2026, and the Interceptor 650 has undergone some serious upgrades that promise to elevate the riding experience to new heights. Let's start with the engine, because that's where the heart of any motorcycle lies. The 2026 Interceptor 650 comes equipped with the same 648cc parallel twin engine that has earned praise for its smoothness and versatility. But this new version gets a slight bump in power. The engineers at Royal Enfield have refined the engine for better performance, while maintaining that signature easygoing torque delivery that makes the Interceptor so much fun to ride. What you'll notice immediately is the increased top-end power. The 2026 Interceptor 650 now churns out around 55 horsepower, up from 47 horsepower in the previous models. This is achieved through a combination of improved fuel mapping, enhanced intake and exhaust flow, and a new, more responsive throttle system. While 55 horsepower may not sound like a huge jump, it really makes a difference on the road, especially at higher speeds and during overtaking maneuvers. It's not a sport bike, but it definitely brings more excitement to the table. The torque remains impressive, sitting at 52 Nm at 5,250 RPM. What's even more remarkable is that the engine now delivers the torque more smoothly, thanks to some fine-tuning of the engine's balance and vibration dampening. If you're familiar with the previous Interceptor 650, you'll notice the difference immediately. The engine feels even more refined, and the vibration levels are much lower, particularly at cruising speeds. So long-distance touring is even more comfortable. To help you make the most of that added power, the 2026 Interceptor 650 comes with a new 6-speed gearbox. The previous 5-speed gearbox was decent, but Royal Enfield has listened to customer feedback and upgraded to a 6-speed unit for better highway cruising and smoother shifts. The gear ratios have been adjusted as well, providing a more direct connection between throttle and wheel, giving you an overall smoother and more engaging riding experience. Now, let's talk about the suspension. The Interceptor 650's suspension system was always one of its strong points, but for 2026, Royal Enfield has taken it a step further. The new model features updated telescopic forks at the front with an improved damper system, which results in better handling over rough roads and a more planted feel on twisty mountain routes. At the rear, you'll still find twin shock absorbers, but they've been tuned to offer more adjustability with preload adjustments to suit different riders' preferences. The brakes are another area where Royal Enfield has made notable improvements. The 2026 Interceptor 650 now comes with dual 320mm discs at the front, paired with a 240mm disc at the rear. What's new is the inclusion of a more advanced ABS system, which now features a cornering mode. This makes the Interceptor 650 much safer when riding hard on twisty roads or in unpredictable weather conditions, as the system adjusts to lean angles and ensures that you can brake confidently without worrying about locking up the wheels. Speaking of safety, let's not forget the rider aids that have become a must-have in modern motorcycles. The 2026 Interceptor 650 gets a full suite of electronic features, including a multi-mode ride-by-wire throttle and a switchable traction control system. The ride modes are a welcome addition, with the option to switch between modes like touring, sport, and rain, which adjusts throttle response and traction control levels to suit different riding conditions. Whether you're hitting the open road on a long tour or carving up twisty roads on a Sunday, the Interceptor 650 adapts to your riding style. A major talking point is the updated digital display. Royal Enfield has listened to feedback from riders who wanted more functionality from the dash, and they've delivered a fully integrated system that pairs with your smartphone via Bluetooth. The display now shows more information, including tire pressure monitoring, a gear position indicator, and detailed trip information. Plus, it can show navigation prompts, which is a game-changer for long-distance riders. The display is still analog at its core, keeping that classic aesthetic, but now it's more user-friendly and tech-savvy. The ergonomics of the 2026 Interceptor 650 have also been refined. While the previous model was already known for its comfortable riding position, the 2026 version is even more so. The handlebars have been raised slightly, and the footpeg position has been adjusted to offer more legroom, especially for taller riders. The seat remains wide and supportive, with more cushioning to help reduce rider fatigue on long rides. Royal Enfield has also increased the tank capacity, which now holds 15 liters of fuel, up from 13.7 liters in the previous model. This extra capacity extends your range, making the Interceptor 650 even better for touring and long trips. When it comes to design, Royal Enfield has stayed true to the Interceptor's retro charm, but added some modern touches for 2026. The iconic round headlamp remains, but now it's LED-powered, offering better visibility at night while maintaining that classic look. The tank has subtle revisions, with updated graphics and a more premium paint finish, making it look even more refined. There are also new color options for the 2026 model, with some of the more striking combinations including matte black, deep maroon, and a vintage-inspired green. Royal Enfield has also made some tweaks to the frame to improve handling, without sacrificing the stability the bike is known for. The 2026 Interceptor 650 feels more nimble in urban environments, yet still capable of high-speed stability on the highway. The bike's weight distribution is now more balanced, and while it is a bit heavier than some of its competitors, that extra mass actually adds to its planted, confidence-inspiring feel on the road. The 2026 Interceptor 650 also gets a new exhaust system, which not only improves engine performance but also enhances the bike's signature sound. The twin exhausts now have a deeper, throatier tone, which perfectly matches the bike's character. It's not obnoxiously loud, but it has a satisfying rumble that you'll appreciate when you twist the throttle. As for pricing, Royal Enfield has managed to keep the 2026 Interceptor 650 relatively affordable compared to its competitors in the midweight segment. Depending on your market and any local taxes, expected to retail for around $7,500 and to $8,000 in USD. While not a budget bike, the Interceptor 650 offers exceptional value for the money, given its performance, features, and build quality. So there you have it, folks. The 2026 Royal Enfield Interceptor 650 is here, and it's better than ever. With its updated engine, refined suspension, modern electronics, and classic styling, this bike is ready to take on the competition and continue its legacy as one of the most well-rounded motorcycles in its class. Whether you're a seasoned rider or a newcomer to the world of motorcycles, the Interceptor 650 should definitely be on your radar. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think of the changes? Are you as excited as I am about this new version? And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more reviews, updates, and everything you need to know about the world of motorcycles. Thanks for watching, and as always, ride safe out there.